I've been going through a whole heck of a lot of healing for a good year and a half, 2 years now. And the fascinating thing about the entire process is I'm like looking back at my entire life and I'm just noticing everything that I've been through. And it's kind of wild to look at it and realize that I've been through a lot, like a lot. And, you know, two things that really stand out to me, I mean, I guess I'd call it one thing: adrenaline and cortisol, as well as the opposite. So it's kind of like, life has been kind of like a roller coaster. It's been up and down and all over the place. And the fascinating thing is, as I heal and as I look at my life and realize that I have been through so much, right? I kind of look at this idea of realizing that a person can be attached to their fucked up childhood, right? And how does that become relevant? Like, how does that actually make sense? Well, the repeating of patterns. Maybe it's not totally that simple, but when a person repeats patterns, it's usually because they're living from a place of familiarity, of things that they learned in childhood, right? And so, like, I look at my own life, right? And, you know, being attached to a fucked up childhood, it's strange to even realize that you are attracted to chaos. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge. If anything, I'm just looking at myself, right? And I'm kind of, I don't know, just exploring myself and, introspecting and seeing what's actually there, right? But when you realize that you are attached to a fucked up childhood, it's wild because people attract based on usually what it is that they're used to, and then at some point, maybe, not always, it depends on self-awareness, they wake up from that and they choose something different, maybe, right? But, I look at specifically, this is probably the most fascinating thing out of everything for me, is I've been looking at my life as like a photo album that is going round and round like a carousel, but it's on fire, it's twisted, it's upside down, it's blown out, and I'm just realizing everything that I've been through and all of the times that I've been so fucking dissociated that it's like life has literally just been like just over and over and over again. And like the people that I've met and the people that I know, it's like, let me just make this very clear. As I've awakened from everything I've been through, all of, as I heal from everything I've been through, as I return to Chris that was fucking abandoned in childhood, I really take the opportunity to understand just how much connection with myself and with other people mean to me. And a majority of my life, I have actually lived completely fucking dissociated. as a result of everything I learned, the chaos, the unpredictability, the drama, the gossip, the way that I learned to carry relationships, dissociation takes me away from myself and other people. So when another person is talking to me and I'm dissociated, I'm literally just I'm not even receiving them. I'm fucking gone, right? And so realizing an attachment to a fucked up childhood is wild because it allows me the opportunity to understand what everything meant, right? And to me, it's kind of fascinating that there can be an attachment to something that actually does not provide a positive experience or a positive feeling, simply because it is comfortable and familiar, right? Again, family, familiar. Everything that I was born into and raised with, becomes a fucking pattern that is hardwired in my mind, teaching me that this is how relationships work. They're supposed to be chaotic. There's supposed to be drama. There's supposed to be gossip. There's supposed to be permeable boundaries. You're supposed to talk about other people. Why? I learned that intimacy is, tuning into pop culture and talking with other people about it. Why? I don't know how I feel about that anymore. And it's fascinating too, because where I'm at now is challenging because it's not where I was before, and it's like I don't have both my feet on the ground, and I'm learning to step down onto new territory, right? But all the while learning to, like, as I heal, disidentify from and become unattracted to chaos, to drama, to gossip, to unpredictability, to all of these dynamics that were learned early on in childhood. So when you realize that you're attached to a fucked up childhood, you actually have the ability, like, you have this newfound awareness to be like, holy shit, look at that fucking highway pileup of cars. That car is fucking twisted. Damn, I came from that shit. What do I want now? Fuck, look at that train wreck. Oh my god, look at all the smoke. Look at the fucking flames. Look at the fire. Holy shit, this just keeps happening over and over and over and over again, right? And then as you start to awaken, because realizing an attachment to a fucked up childhood is awakening. It's like opening your eyes. Like, if you awaken from it, if you open your eyes and you actually see the fucked upness, the unhealth of the entire situation and scenario, the dynamics, why wouldn't you do something differently? So it's beneficial, I would argue, to realize an attachment to a fucked up childhood, because it offers an opportunity to, like, be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go over there this time, But it's wild because, like, the amount of times that I've experienced things that, the adrenaline and cortisol, the fucking roller coaster that is life, that literally, like, life, experiencing that over and over and over and over again. Like, I'm just, again, the photo album, the photo album that's on fire, where everything's twisted upside down, blown out of proportion, fucking everywhere, pieces, charred, marred, scathed, everything, fucking trauma, the crime scene, caution, do not enter, holy shit, right? Like, just realizing the attachment can change everything.